America's religious landscape is changing, and one faith community is growing faster than you might think. By 2040, Islam is projected to become the second largest religion in the United States. Today, we're counting down the top 10 states with largest Muslims population in 2024. Let's look at the big picture. As of 2024, there are approximately 4.1 million Muslims in the United States. That's about 1.2% of the total population, and it's growing by around 1 lakh people every year. What's behind this growth? It's a combination of factors: higher birth rates among Muslim families, continued immigration, and more people converting to Islam. And get this, the American Muslim community is incredibly diverse. It includes 25% Black, 24% white, 18% Asian, 18% Arab, 7% mixed race, and 5% Hispanic individuals. Number 10, Massachusetts, home to approximately 131,749 Muslims. That's about 1.9% of the state's total population. Massachusetts might be known for its Revolutionary War history and world-class universities, but it's also becoming a hub for Muslim culture and innovation. Cities like Boston, Cambridge, and Worcester are home to thriving Muslim communities. The state boasts over 60 mosques, serving as centers for worship, education, and community outreach. Organizations like the Islamic Society of Boston and the Muslim American Society Boston chapter are at the forefront of community building and interfaith dialogue. What's particularly noteworthy about Massachusetts' Muslim community is its high level of educational attainment. Many Muslims here are affiliated with prestigious institutions like Harvard and MIT, contributing to cutting-edge research and innovation. The annual Boston Muslim Festival has become a highlight of the city's cultural calendar, showcasing the community's rich traditions and fostering understanding among diverse groups. Number 9, Pennsylvania, with about 149,561 Muslims calling the Keystone State home. That's roughly 1.2% of Pennsylvania's population. From the bustling streets of Philadelphia to the steel city of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania's Muslims are making their mark. The state has over 70 mosques, each serving as a center for worship, education, and community service. Key organizations like the Islamic Society of Greater Philadelphia and the Pennsylvania Council of Muslim Organizations are working tirelessly to represent and support the Muslim community across the state. Pennsylvania's Muslim community is known for its strong emphasis on social justice and community service. Many mosques run food banks, free health clinics, and educational programs that serve both Muslims and non-Muslims alike. The state's universities, including the University of Pennsylvania and Temple University, have active Muslim student associations that promote cultural awareness and provide support to Muslim students. Number 8, Virginia, home to around 169,371 Muslims. That's about 2% of the state's population. Virginia's Muslim community is especially concentrated in the Northern Virginia region, in cities like Fairfax, Arlington, and Alexandria. These areas are known for their diversity and cultural richness. The state has over 90 mosques, and organizations like the All Dulles Area Muslim Society and the Muslim Association of Virginia play crucial roles in community development and outreach. Virginia's Muslim community is particularly notable for its civic engagement. The annual Virginia Muslim Day at the Capitol brings together Muslims from across the state to advocate for issues that matter to their community. Many Muslims in Virginia work in government and public service, contributing to the state's political landscape. The community has also made significant strides in interfaith dialogue, fostering understanding and cooperation with other religious groups. Number 7, Maryland, with approximately 188,914 Muslims. That's about 3.1% of Maryland's population, one of the highest percentages in our countdown. Maryland's Muslim community is particularly vibrant in cities like Baltimore and in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. The state is home to over 80 mosques, each serving as a hub for spiritual and community life. Key organizations like the Islamic Society of Baltimore and the Maryland Muslim Council are at the forefront of community service and advocacy efforts. What sets Maryland's Muslim community apart is its strong presence in the healthcare and biotech sectors. Many Muslim doctors, nurses, and researchers work in the state's renowned medical institutions, including Johns Hopkins Hospital. The community is also known for its entrepreneurial spirit, with many Muslim-owned businesses thriving in the Baltimore-Washington corridor. The annual Muslim Day at the Maryland State House has become an important event for civic engagement and political representation. Number 6. Michigan, about 241,828 Muslims. That's approximately 2.4% of the state's population. Michigan, especially the Detroit metropolitan area, has one of the oldest and most established Muslim communities in the country. The city of Dearborn, in particular, is often called the Muslim capital of America. The state boasts over 120 mosques, including the Islamic Center of America in Dearborn, one of the largest mosques in North America. Organizations like the Michigan Muslim Community Council play a vital role in community development and interfaith relations. Michigan's Muslim community is known for its deep roots and cultural diversity. The state has a significant Arab American population, many of whom are Muslim, alongside African American Muslims, South Asian Muslims, and others. This diversity is celebrated in events like the annual Arab and Chaldean Festival in Detroit. Michigan's Muslims have also made significant contributions to the state's automotive industry, with many working as engineers, designers, and executives in major car companies. Number 5. Texas, the Lone Star State, Texas. It's home to around 313,209 Muslims, about 1.1% of the state's population. Texas might be known for cowboys and oil, but its Muslim community is adding new flavors to the state's cultural mix. From Houston to Dallas to Austin, Muslims are making their mark in fields like medicine, engineering, and entrepreneurship. The state has over 200 mosques, and organizations like the Islamic Society of Greater Houston and the North Texas Islamic Council are leading community development efforts. Texas's Muslim community is particularly noteworthy for its entrepreneurial spirit and cultural contributions. Many Muslims own successful businesses, from tech startups to restaurants serving halal Tex-Mex cuisine. The annual Texas Dawah Convention in Houston is one of the largest Muslim gatherings in the country, attracting speakers and attendees from across the nation. Texas Muslims have also been active in disaster relief efforts, playing a crucial role in helping communities recover from hurricanes and other natural disasters. Number 4. New Jersey, approximately 321,652 Muslims. That's about 3.6% of the state's population, one of the highest percentages in the nation. New Jersey's Muslim community is particularly concentrated in cities like Paterson, Jersey City, and Newark. The state is a melting pot of cultures, and its Muslim population reflects that diversity. With over 120 mosques, New Jersey has a strong Islamic infrastructure. Organizations like the Islamic Center of Passaic County and the New Jersey Muslim Lawyers Association are at the forefront of community service and advocacy. New Jersey's Muslim community is known for its cultural richness and economic contributions. The state is home to a thriving halal food industry, with numerous restaurants and food producers catering to Muslim dietary needs. Many Muslims in New Jersey work in finance, healthcare, and education, contributing to the state's economic prosperity. The annual Muslim Heritage Festival in Paterson has become a major cultural event, attracting visitors from across the region to celebrate Islamic art, music, and cuisine. Number 3. Illinois, home to about 473,792 Muslims. That's approximately 3.7% of the state's population. Illinois, particularly the Chicago metropolitan area, has one of the most diverse and active Muslim communities in the country. The state is home to over 150 mosques, each serving as a center for worship, education, and community service. Key organizations like the Islamic Society of North America and the Council of Islamic Organizations of Greater Chicago play crucial roles in community development and interfaith relations. Illinois Muslim community is notable for its intellectual and cultural contributions. The state hosts several important Islamic educational institutions, including the American Islamic College in Chicago. Many Muslims in Illinois are involved in academia, with significant representation in the state's universities. The annual ISNA convention, often held in Chicago, is one of the largest gatherings of Muslims in North America, featuring lectures, workshops, and cultural events. Illinois Muslims have also been active in social justice movements, partnering with other communities to address issues like poverty and racial inequality. Number 2. California, the Golden State, California. It's around 504,056 Muslims, about 1.3% of the state's population. From the tech hubs of Silicon Valley to the entertainment capital of Los Angeles, California's Muslims are making waves in every field imaginable. The state's Muslim community is incredibly diverse, reflecting California's status as a global melting pot. California boasts over 250 mosques, and organizations like the Islamic Society of Orange County and the Council on American Islamic Relations California chapter are leading community development and civil rights efforts. Many Muslims work in Silicon Valley tech companies, contributing to cutting-edge innovations. In Hollywood, there's a growing movement to increase Muslim representation both in front of and behind the camera. The state is also home to several Islamic art museums and cultural centers, showcasing the rich heritage of Muslim civilizations. California's Muslims have been at the forefront of environmental activism, aligning Islamic principles of stewardship with the state's strong environmental ethos. Number 1. New York. The Empire State is home to approximately 724,075 Muslims, about 3.7% of the state's population. It's not just the biggest Muslim population in America, it's also one of the most diverse. New York City, in particular, is a microcosm of the global Muslim community. Walk down the streets of Brooklyn, Queens, or Manhattan, and you'll hear dozens of languages spoken by Muslims from every corner of the world. The city is home to over 275 mosques, more than any other city in America. Organizations like the Islamic Circle of North America and the Muslim American Society have their headquarters in New York, reflecting the state's importance in the American Muslim landscape. New York's Muslim community is renowned for its cultural dynamism and economic impact. Muslim-owned businesses in New York generate more than $4.5 billion in sales annually, contributing significantly to the state's economy. The community is well represented in fields like finance, media, and fashion. New York Fashion Week has seen an increase in modest fashion shows, highlighting the influence of Muslim designers. The annual Muslim Day Parade in New York City has become a colorful celebration of the community's diversity and contributions. Moreover, New York's Muslims have been at the forefront of interfaith initiatives, fostering dialogue and understanding in one of the world's most diverse cities. And there you have it, the top 10 American states with the largest Muslim populations in 2024. From Massachusetts with its 131,749 Muslims to New York with its impressive 724,075, we've journeyed across a nation where Muslim communities are growing, thriving, and contributing to the rich tapestry of American life. Remember, these numbers tell only part of the story. Behind every statistic is a person, a student, a doctor, a teacher, an entrepreneur, each adding their unique thread to the fabric of America. As we look to the future, with projections showing the Muslim population reaching 8.1 million by the year 2050, it's clear that the American Muslim story is still being written. So the next time you hear about Islam in America, remember these states and the vibrant communities they represent. And who knows? Maybe your state will be on this list in the future. Thanks for joining us on this countdown. Until next time, keep exploring the diversity that makes America unique.